Yeah, let's do some shooting. And there she is. Feels very well made. 5 shots in 2 seconds at 3, 5, 7, and 10 yard. Somebody is gonna win a Traeger right now. Oh God, this gun! I want to just throw it. One in the chamber. How about that? Hey everybody, welcome back to the Conceal Carry channel. I'm Grant McLean. Today we're going to be doing a unboxing and a first impressions of a Glock 17 Gen 5. Before we jump into things, I want to say thank you so much to our Patron supporters. You guys are awesome. If you'd like to become a Patron supporter, go to the description below, click on that link. I also want to say thank you so much to NW Armory. Northwest Armory has been an awesome sponsor of the channel. If you need to get anything, visit nwarmory.com. And X-Hunt Targets. Go to xhunttargets.com if you want to order some of the awesome reactive targets that you see here on our reviews. They are sweet. Can't say enough good things about those folks. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the unboxing portion, and then we're going to follow this up with part 2, which is going to be a range review and a further in-depth look at the gun. So it's going to come in a typical Glock plastic case. This is kind of nice. You don't have to spend extra money on buying a plastic case, so that'll save you probably like 20-30 bucks. Here we have the firearm. We're going to jump into that in a second. Inside the box here, you'll see there is 3 17-round magazines. You have a little cleaning rod and brush. You also have your back straps. And you have a little envelope here. This is going to be your owner's manual. Pretty straightforward as far as that goes. Oh, and you also have Glock's little speed loader, which is kind of nice. Save your thumbs from getting gnarled up if you're loading up those mags a lot. Take a look at this beauty right here. So this is the Glock 17 Gen 5. Just to run through the specs real quick on this. It's a full-size gun. This is the bigger brother to the Glock 17. It does double stack, 9mm, 17 plus 1 in the chamber if you choose to carry it that way. Barrel length on this is 4.5 inches. The overall length on this gun is 7.95 inches. The height on the gun is 5.47 inches. You could just call it 5.5 inches, and that's with the mag in it. And the width is 1.34 inches. Now, the weight on this gun, empty with the magazine in it, is 1 pound 9 ounces. So here's the tricky part. I'm going to tell you the MSRP. It's 729 bucks is the MSRP. But that's not what you're going to find these for sale for. It's really going to also come down to availability as well. I have seen these sell for MSRP during COVID. You couldn't find them anywhere. In fact, this gun actually, it looks brand new. Everything is in the case as if it was brand new, but it's actually a pre-owned gun. It's the only way I could even get my hands on one of these, and that is what it is. It's just a very sought-after gun, and I like it a lot. But, you know, you'll see these, I've seen them like 590 bucks. And with a, you know, $730 MSRP. Really, I think it depends on what the dealers are buying them at, and hopefully they're reflecting their discount on purchasing the guns in the resale price of those guns. I would say if you're looking at this, budget around $635 or so, and you might get it for a little bit less, you might pay a little bit more, but if you put that into like your budget and mental thinking of that's how much I'm going to spend, I don't think that you're going to be disappointed. I think you'll have some good options out there. My first impressions on this gun is it is the bigger brother to the Glock 19. So here's Glock 19, same Gen 5. The only difference with this platform here is it's a MOS versus some of the regular 19s you might find. But you can see it's a little bit longer as far as the barrel goes. The height, it's a little bit longer as far as the grip. This is a full-size grip, so the 17-round mags fit flush in there versus a 17-round mag and a 19, you'd see it'd stick out. It's got nice controls to it. Trigger, it's pretty typical Glock trigger. There's nothing, you know, too outrageous like to rave about with it. It's got nice positive reset, but overall it's a good gun. It's not my favorite gun. I know some people are gonna go, oh, that's because you're a SIG guy. Well, there's SIGs that are not my favorite guns too, and kind of funny thing is when I do a video on that, people say, oh, that's because you're a Glock guy. I own them both, you know what I mean? Whoever's gonna win my business over and my liking is well, the one I'm gonna buy. There is something different about this one, and yeah, it is pre-owned, but these guns do come available with AmeriGlow sights. What I have found is that it's quite difficult to find a Glock 17 Gen 5 with the factory AmeriGlow sights. Looking at this gun, I don't see any marks from, you know, the sight tool being pushing those sights in. So I want to say that it's a factory AmeriGlow sight. If it's not, well, whatever. A lot of people swap out those sights anyways. What I'll show you here is, here's a difference in majority of the Glock sights you're going to see are polymer, and they have that U, that white U on them, kind of a squarish off U, and these have 2 dots. So you have your front sight dot, and then the rear sight, and these are metal too, just has that dot in the center, and they are tritium as well. Nice sights. Other than that, I just wanted to make sure that you guys could see, here's what's going to come with it. I think that what you're getting with it from the factory is certainly enough to get you started and keep you happy for a while. With those back straps that you get with it as well, that's going to help it custom fit to your hand. I run the back straps, just the smallest one, and it's plenty comfortable for me with my medium-sized hands, but you can definitely make it even smaller or larger depending on what you want. Other than that, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Let's keep this thing going, and make sure to share the channel with your friends, family, other gun enthusiasts. Check out the Patreon link below. We greatly appreciate the support on the channel as well. As you know, guns are pretty darn expensive. And make sure to visit nwarmory.com if you need to get anything. Visit xhunttargets.com to order some of those awesome reactive targets as well. Other than that, we'll see you next time here for part 2 of the Glock 17 Gen 5 for a more in-depth review. See you then.